Transformation means to me that my life is going to be transformed. Even the way that I see things, I have to be transformed.
It means I have to change. I've been hearing truth, but it's me to do my part, to practice the truth.
Transformation is the change of state. According to me, this is not a dictionary explanation, but transformation is the change of state. You are at school, you can understand better, metamorphosis. When the butterfly is changing from larva, pupa and stuff, that's transformation, changing of state. I'm trying to put it on simple terms.
I think from the teaching of the prophet, transformation mean transforming from being a flowing river, transforming from being a dam to be a flowing river.
Transformation to me means changing from being the person I am and to being a better person, someone that is more closer to God and that has a deeper relationship with God more than currently.
A basic definition, how I would define it, is just simple change. Changing from what I was, what I knew, to what I desire to be. Of course, with the guidance of the prophet, as well as the teachings that I get from Impact for Christ Ministries.
I think transformation means having a whole 180-degree change in your life. So let's say if you were black, you suddenly become white. So there's no traces of your past life. Yeah.
I'm expecting to know God more. I'm expecting to draw more closer to God. And after the fasting, what I'm expecting, because the man of God said everything, it shall happen after. I'm expecting God to reveal himself more to me in my life, in my business life, even in my marriage life.
I'm expecting to be a new person, to be a born-again person, to be transformed.
Balanced current. You see, if you are transforming, you can have some direction. That is very important. I'm looking forward to have clear direction. That's what I can say.
So during the fasting is to implement the teaching of the prophet. That's what I expect. I have to implement the teaching, and after the fasting I should be flowing after the implementation of the teaching, of course.
So first, during it's not going to be easy, but I'm expecting to be more focused and more committed in my spiritual life. And then after the 40 days, I'm expecting to have been even more closer to God, more committed to prayer and serving God to be more, not easier, but much easier for me, yeah.
I'm expecting to break down the multiple dams that I have within me, and create one flowing river, one flowing stream with succinct currents and stronger banks in my life.
I expect to see a whole new Rita, so the Rita from the past to no longer be existent, just maybe through testimonies and things like that. But for me, I don't want to see the old Rita after the 40-day fast.
Yeah, I'm praying to be kind. I want to be kind, to see myself being kind to others, loving more and forgiving more.
My life must change, and my children's life must change.
Honestly, I want to see the new me from the old me. That is the expectant thing. I want to see that progression of getting better and better every day.
I'm hoping to experience healing. It's not like physical healing, but like emotional healing. And one of the things that the prophet spoke most about is that the reason why, I'll narrate this, I'll personalize it. The reason why I am a dam is because sometimes we we do things in a sense that you will be doing certain things and be like, oh, I'm protecting myself from this, I'm protecting myself from that, not necessarily realizing that by so doing that you're creating more dams. So I am hoping that I will dismantle the dams that I've created in my life.
Changing how I think. So the way I think should be more honest. So like during the last 5 days that the prophet was teaching, I learned that I need to be more honest with myself. So I think one thing that needs to change is that after the 40 days, the way I think must be different, and I must not run away from reality. Yeah.
A deeper relationship with God. I want to be able to communicate with Him freely and without having a heavy heart in everything that I do. I just want a relationship with Him.
Character change. I want to have godly characters and holiness and godliness. Yeah.
Trust God, because fasting is not easy. Even 3 days of fasting is not easy. But just trust God and put all your faith in God. That's all I can say.
I would just tell him, encourage them to watch the teachings, to follow the man of God, and be encouraged that they'll keep on trying, not to give up.
Anyone who wants to start to fast, the best thing to start, maybe at ground level, is to hear the prophet, what he's saying, and then maintain what you are told. Life gets simple when you listen. That's what I can say.
So I would say come to the during the week's teaching. Yes, that will help you to be able to implement the fasting, because the teachings carry you through. Just come, and I guess you'll be able to start.
So what I can say is that take it one day at a time, and don't think to say, 40 days, it's a long time. Think of today, and tomorrow will come. Take it one day at a time, and what is important is for you to keep on moving. It's not going to be easy. Nothing good is ever easy, but take it one day at a time. Yeah.
By simply just listening, like the prophet mentioned, within the past 3 days of the fasting, one should get a mentor, one should get a teacher. And through that teacher, you're able to get guidance, you're able to get ushered into fasting and the true definition of fasting itself. And yeah, that would be my encouragement.
It's just 40 days, and to be honest, it may seem like it's a lot, but if you take it one day at a time, the 40 days will end before you even know it. And guess what? The benefits are worth 40 days. Thank you.